Hi guys, today I'm doing a 3 months reading to get a glimpse of what the future holds for you in the months of July through to September or around that. We will first look into where you are on the Fool's journey. Tarot is built around this journey where the Fool is going through various life experiences, the good and bad, the up and down, all with the purpose to understand and appreciate life, essentially to become better at the game of life. So we want to see where you're now, and based on that, where you might be going, what major life event you're about to experience. We will then do a simple read for work and money, and then a separate read for love and relationships, and in the end, we will do a simple yes or no reading. I'm sure many of you have a very specific question to which you just want a straightforward yes or no answer. So we will get a card for that. Now this is for Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please show Scorpio what they need to know right now for their highest good. Where are they right now on their Fool's journey? Got the Tower. Okay, well, let's just get a few more cards and then we'll put everything together to understand where you might be going. Protection. New beginnings. Well, yeah, that's what happens after the Tower. Just one card, please. Number 5. In numerology, that's a number that represents a change, but a change for the better. Because what follows 5 is 6, which is peace and harmony. Wow, that's beautiful. Good cards, guys. Really like that for you. Okay, so I hope you can see the cards. So in terms of where you are as a Fool on a Fool's journey, some of you might be in the Tower moment where the old world is destroyed to build the new, where the universe essentially removes everything that doesn't serve your highest good, that's not good for you. Sometimes we get so comfortable with the routine, comfortable with the life that we have, even if it's not good for us, and it's very hard to walk away from it. So then the universe conspires certain events to kind of push us out of this comfort zone, to bring a positive change, because as you know, what follows after Tower is the Star, which is healing, regaining hope and optimism and faith and a wish fulfillment. So if somebody here watching this video is in that Tower moment right now, where, you know, maybe you've lost the job, maybe you lost a relationship, or maybe there are some health challenges, whatever it is, you are in that moment of kind of feeling like perhaps you've lost ground. And all you need to know is that what's coming next is the Star, which is great. So, and you've got the protection, so guardians of the land, you've got a card of protection. You need to know that the universe is literally holding your hand through this period to walk you out of the darkness and into the light. You are being protected. And this is for your own good. Because whatever it is that had to be destroyed, it wasn't serving your highest good. So it had to be destroyed for you to find something better, for you to find your new beginning. So we have very interesting synchronicity amongst all these cards. They essentially point to the same thing. Yes, the Tower moment might be uncomfortable, but you need to know that you're being protected by the universe. As you go through this experience, you will walk out into the light, into the stars, literally with the next card being the next phase on you, in the in the book of your life is the chapter of Star, and this is leading into the new beginnings. And there is a card of serendipity where that again confirms that this is divinely guided and orchestrated. So you just have to trust the universe and go through this, and don't resist it. Don't resist the change. Don't resist the destruction of what's not serving you, what's not for your highest good, because this is for your own benefit, and you have to trust and be patient, because it's the only way to walk into the light. You can't see the light without the darkness. So sometimes we have to go through these moments or phases of darkness in order to come into the light. And I just want to read additional message for you about the Kali, because I'm using this from the Chrysalis Tarot, and it has very interesting additional messages, extending really what the traditional tarot will say. Kali personifies the cleansing energy of creative destruction as she restores balance to your life. This card indicates you may be stubbornly clinging to something or someone, a mindset or worldview that is incompatible with your quest for self-fulfillment. Therefore, your challenge is to deconstruct this physical or mental architecture, whatever it may be, and move forward. Some find that forging new paths and altering circumstances is daunting. Kali beckons you cooperation in restoring harmony and balance. The skulls, which are positive symbols, signify transition to an evolved state of being. The lightning flashes from her tongue are verbal calls to action. This is beautiful. And the next phase after the Tower, after Kali, is the Star, which is hope, which is wish fulfillment, which is cleansing, which is healing. So yeah, if somebody here is watching this video, is in the Tower moment, or is still in the aftermath of a Tower moment where they've lost something, something was destroyed, something was taken away, the message here is don't resist it. Let go with it. Know that you're protected by the universe. Know that this is for your highest good, for your new beginning that will give you healing. Know that this is fated, that this had to happen. This is there is an element of serendipity in this, that it had to occur for your highest good. Wow. Okay, I can't wait to see what's going on in your work, career, and love, to see where is that Kali moment, that Tower moment. Okay, Scorpio, so work, career, money, next 3 months. What guidance do you have for Scorpio in the next 2-3 months in work, career, money, please? What does Scorpio need to know? 5 of Swords. It's a feisty energy of combat, mental, words combat, being argumentative, trying to win at all costs. But then there is Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Light of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Scorpio, next 3 months. Work, career, money. I feel like something flipped. King of Pentacles, beautiful. Look, you've got great cards, Scorpio. You've got Queen of Pentacles, you've got King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. I love this. Okay, I've got 3 cards, okay. So, even 4 cards, so look at that. 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that somebody is perhaps in this energy of combat and stress, because we have Five of Swords, energy of fighting, bickering, trying to win an argument at all costs, and potentially burning some bridges with the people. It's all in the area of communication. So that's, and then you've got Eight of Swords, so somebody feeling kind of restless, anxious, sleepless, full of fears, imagining the worst. It's a card of mental angst and paranoia, and just being really stressed, mentally stressed, not physically stressed, but mentally stressed. Although we've got Ten of Wands, and actually I'm going to use this as kind of your current energy, because Ten of Wands is an energy of physical stress. Somebody who has been traveling a long journey, and on that journey also had to fight a lot of battles with people, and is now quite tired. And we, in the traditional tarot, we see somebody carrying 10 wands on their back, and those wands are so heavy, and there are so many that, and he's trying to push them up the hill. That man is basically bending over because he just can't carry that many heavy wands anymore. He's exhausted. So I feel like there is this energy of somebody having had to work really hard and fight their way through to stay ground, to stay afloat. And it may have been a very combative state of being, state of living, state of feeling and thinking. And somebody's here really tired of all that. Tired, mentally stressed and exhausted, and physically stressed. And it's like, I just feel like there is somebody here who is so tired that even if they get a good sleep, they still feel tired in the morning, because they say like you can't get enough sleep when it's your soul that's tired. So somebody is in need of great healing and recuperation and recovery, and we've seen that the next phase of your life that you're going into is the Star. And that's exactly what you need, is to heal and recover and rediscover the sense of hope and optimism and faith in people, and that wonderful things are meant for you. So this energy, that's our Tower, that's the aftermath. I feel like this is the aftermath of the Tower moment that you may have had to go through, where you had to fight for yourself to survive, to prove yourself, to stay grounded, to stay on your feet. That phase is coming to an end, because look what we have. We have Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, a new adventure. And we got a tarot card for you that also said new beginnings, and that this was fated. This new beginning, this is orchestrated by the universe to help you out of this Tower moment and take you into the Star. We've got Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles speaks to the mastery in you being valued and appreciated for your work, for your skill, your talent, your contribution. Being rewarded not just emotionally, where you feel like you're valuable to the team, or you're valuable in the business you work for, but also being financially rewarded. This man here, it's raining pentacles, so this looks really good. And then look, Queen and King of Pentacles, like Queen of Success, material success, King of material success. Both are in the position of leadership and power, and high respect, and literally swimming in money. So that's very good. That's incredible. Wow, every card in here is a very good omen, Scorpio. So look, if you're here to get a message about your work, career, money prospects, the message for you here is amazing, because look at this. Like, if it couldn't get any better, all of a sudden it does. You have Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You have Wheel of Fortune, again, divinely orchestrated. The universe is literally holding your hand here. You might not see it that way. You might not feel it, but it's happening. You don't know what your life could have been if that wasn't happening. Or there is an event that's, that something's going to happen in the next 2-3 months where you feel that support. You will feel that maybe something you've been pursuing and you didn't get it, like maybe you dodged the bullet because that was for your highest good. This thing you lost through your Tower moment, the thing you resisted, you losing that was the blessing. It's just that the only way we can truly see it is from a point in the future. So right now, if you're struggling to come to terms with that, you really need to know and understand that this is for your highest good. I understand. Look, I know easier said than done, but if this message gives you any confirmation, or clarification that you're on the right path, then really take it and trust it. You're on the right path. Everything is being divinely guided and orchestrated to help you, to take you out of this bad combat, mental angst and stress, and into your financial prosperity and abundance. You have Ace of Wands, new beginnings, Queen of Success, King of Success, Wheel of Fortune. You're going to feel so fortunate about this new thing that's coming into your life in the next 2-3 months. You've got the Chariot. This is victory, success, triumph after a period of struggles and battles. This is moving forward towards your financial prosperity and abundance. So whatever it is you're pursuing on your work front, it's coming in and you're going to be very successful with it. You've got Eight of Pentacles. It's really just being, enjoying the work that you do, being in your element, loving what you do, and being so well financially rewarded for it, and being valued and appreciated. This is incredible. Wish fulfillment, will turning into your favor, the universe trying to help you, the Chariot, victory, success, triumph. And then we have Five of Wands. And it's interesting because this goes back to the difference between, I think this is important, Five of Swords and Five of Wands, because we still have this as the energy remaining in your cards. So to me, Five of Swords, this is like a serious fight, because here we see men engaged in a traditional card, engaged in an argument, and they've been fighting on swords. So that's like, this is a very high danger, high stakes argument. But in Five of Wands, we see little boys fighting with stakes. And so the difference for me here is that, the Five of Wands is basically like a very playful game with little, teenagers, boys playing the game. And sometimes, like puppies, they can get carried away when somebody becomes so passionate that they become very aggressive. And I think potentially the message here is more of an advice, this Five of Wands. And look, apply it as it makes sense to your situation. But I feel there is a message for somebody here is that in the next 2-3 months, you will learn how to get better in your communication in situations where you need to argue and defend and protect yourself. You will learn how to stay passionate and playful and adventurous and collaborative and a pleasure to work with, without turning your wands into swords, if that makes sense. Think of it this way. Five of Wands is a healthy debate, is a form of intellectual engagement with people where you could have different views, you could disagree on things, and it's all fine as long as it's kind and respectful and gentle, and everybody walks away feeling good about themselves. Whereas Five of Swords, people walk away and they never come back to work together essentially again, because now it's like the knives are out. So what I think there are two messages here, maybe for two people. For somebody here is that you will learn the game of argument in a way that it's still gentle and kind and nobody gets hurt. You're still very passionate. You can still defend your point of view and be authentic you without having to use any, swords, so to speak. Another message here is that this new opportunity that's coming in, that's going to put you into an environment, maybe a new job, new business, where it's going to be, yes, there could still be some debate and some argument, but it's just going to be so much better for you. It will never get to the Five of Swords energy. Yes, there will be some debate, but it's going to be Five of Wands, just a passionate debate, and yes, maybe some disagreements. However, would never get to a level of the Swords energy where somebody gets really cut and hurt. And this is why maybe you had to go through that Tower moment, because that wasn't healthy for you. That was toxic. That wasn't good for you. You can't spend your life in a Five of Swords energy. Five of Wands is a much healthier energy to be in, is a much better environment to be in, because fundamentally nobody gets hurt. It's just all playful games. It's like, like the way puppies and kittens play. Yes, sometimes it can get a little rough, but it's all just fun and games. And I think the message here is that the universe is getting you out of this energy of stress and like fighting like on swords, like it's, that you're fighting for your life, into a much more peaceful and balanced environment where it's passionate, but it's not aggressive. And this is so much better for you, for your soul. And being in that environment, in this new life, this new beginning, is how you're going to find your healing and move into the star phase of your life. Wow. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. I'm curious, but there is a very clear, coherent message about somebody moving into a much better professional environment where you're going to heal. You're going to feel valued, appreciated, adequately paid, and just fundamentally be in a much better moral and emotional environment to allow that healing to take place. That was beautiful. I think it deserves a like. So please like if that gave you any confirmation, clarification, or guidance. Please like to let me know that it did. Thank you. Okay, let's do love reading for Scorpio. Next 2-3 months. Angels and spirit guides, please show Scorpio what they need to know right now for their highest good messages for Scorpio. Love, relationships, family, friendships, anything to do with feelings and people with love. Okay. Oh wow, another Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, somebody's been hurt before and locked up their heart behind 4 locks. But there is a soulmate that's coming in to bring things into balance. Yeah, I think someone new is coming in. Wow, very cool. Scorpio, I love your reading so far. This is amazing. You're going into the star phase of your life. The Tower moment, you might still feel it. You might still feel it, but it's coming. You're about to walk out of it. I think it's like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see you're coming through. You're going to be okay. All your cards are amazing. Okay, one more card, please. Okay. Yep, you're going to have to let go of something. You're going to have to let go of the past pain. Okay, let's break it down. So we've got justice, karmic, a card of karma, reap what you sow. So in terms of love and relationship, things are going to come into balance. And if you've been on a good behavior, then things will be made right and just for you. We've got the Lovers, which can speak to choices, or it can speak to your soulmate. And I feel like in this reading, this is about this is about somebody else, and your romantic partner, or somebody you have, romantic feelings for. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Five of Cups. So there are clearly even three themes that I see, and I'm going to group them into the messages that I see. So that we can build a story here. Okay, so somebody here, like everybody else on planet Earth, has been hurt. Probably hurt too many times. And now is feeling a little guarded. We literally see this beautiful woman behind a fence with 4 locks. She's like, I'm done. This shop is closed for business. We're not open anymore. And if the fence wasn't clear, look at those 4 locks. So to get to her heart, or it's a he, apply it as it makes sense to you. Like, you have to unlock the locks, and then you have to jump over the fence, and then you have to get into the house. And who knows how many locks that little house that she's holding on to has. So I feel like somebody here is feeling like their heart is feeling a little sore from previous life experiences, and that painful past experience might be clouding your judgment, because now you might be just a little more cynical or too pragmatic, because we have this Seven of Pentacles energy here as well. And it's a card of taking stock, where you look at this apple tree that you've been watering for a long time, and you're like, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure that this is giving me what I want. This is not a bad tree. It has 7 pentacles. This is a pretty tree, and it has all these beautiful flowers that it's blossoming with. But the person that sits on top of this tree doesn't look very excited, doesn't look very enthusiastic. She's just like, I'm not sure I'm into this. I'm not sure what to do with this. There is a level of dissatisfaction. I almost feel like she's feeling a bit restless. So we have somebody who is very guarded, probably even cynical. Their heart is not fully open. So somebody who is feeling a bit unsure about their tree, maybe this relationship or this person. And then there is a card of justice. And so it could be that you might be in a relationship that just doesn't feel balanced. Whereas maybe you just give and give and give, and you just don't get much back. So you feel like it's unbalanced, where that gives you that sense of dissatisfaction with this relationship, because it's a combination of things. If you haven't had these experiences in the past, and you might be looking at this relationship that doesn't feel like it's equal, like you're equal partners, like you equally contribute to it, and you're like, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm not sure if I want to keep bringing water to this tree, to this relationship, because there are some red flags. It doesn't feel balanced. It doesn't feel just. It doesn't feel right. And so you don't know if you want to continue putting work into this relationship. And then what we have Lovers and Ace of Wands. And so I feel like, look, I don't know what choice you're going to make, because we've got the Chariot here. And the Chariot is moving towards something or away from something. And so I feel like somebody here is going to have to make a tough choice where you have to put yourself first, where your soulmate is you. You're literally looking at your own soul and go, what it is you want? How can I make you happy? And your soul says, I just want to feel excited again. I want to be free. I want my heart to be on fire. I want to feel full of energy and optimism. I want to have an adventure again. I want to feel adventurous. I want to have a relationship that makes me feel excited. I feel like that's what your soul is craving for. And it's this adventure, this excitement that you would open your heart to. And so in the next 2 to 3 months, you will, what we say is you have to let go of something. You have to say goodbye to either these past experiences that currently maybe intoxicate and cloud your judgment about this relationship. Only you know what it is. That somehow don't get in the way of you seeing truthfully what this relationship is for you. Seeing objectively if there is a balance in these relationships, because the hurts of the past, the experiences of the past may have, they have an effect on how we see things. We start projecting our own pains and insecurities onto people in our life, our lovers, our partners. And sometimes we imagine things. We begin to see things that aren't there. So I can't obviously make it much more specific than that. Either somebody is indeed in a very unbalanced relationship that just doesn't feel equal, doesn't feel right, doesn't feel just. And in that case, Tarot very clearly says, walk away. Walk away for your highest good. Walk away for your soul. You're your own soulmate. Bring this adventure to your soul. You deserve that. This is how you move to the calm waters, away from all the dramas, away from all the noise and stress. That's your 6 of Swords, moving away. Could be literally physically moving away into another city, another country, or just moving out of the house that you might be sharing. And you cut this person loose, like, I'm done here, I'm done. You see, she's saying goodbye to these flowers that are just floating away. She's saying, I'm done here. I still have life ahead of me. I still have these 2 flowers. I want something better than that. I want this. I want adventure. I want love. I want excitement. And if I don't get it here, then I'm done. I'm going. So that's one scenario. Another scenario is you really have to think about whether the pains of the past are clouding your judgment, whether you are seeing this relationship in a balanced, just, right, objective way. Are you being too demanding? Are you being too cynical? Are your expectations correct? Like, this person in the 7 of Pentacles, like the tree is beautiful, like it's blossoming with flowers, but she just can't see the beauty of this tree because maybe, there is this past experience that makes it very difficult to only see the beauty and not see the imperfections. So you have to go in and really think about whether your perspective, your view of this relationship, is it balanced? Is it objective? Is it just? Are you expecting too much? Are you being fair? Have you opened your heart to this person? Have you fully let them into the house of your soul? Are you being, are you being generous and the given person in this relationship? Is it possible that you are the one who's taken and they're just receiving? So obviously I can't make it a specific reading for everybody, but there is a message for somebody here that, look, it might be you on the other end of this equation. In that case, you have to really, think about how to make this relationship work. Because if you're with a person who you think is your soulmate, and you want this amazing adventure with that person, this love, you want to stay in this relationship, you want to make it work, you want this 7 of Pentacles to get to the 8 of Pentacles and then to the 10 of Pentacles, and you want the scales to come into balance and have that sense of equality, then you're going to have to open your heart. You're going to have to let your guard down and allow yourself to be fully vulnerable, and not allow your past experiences to project the failures of the past onto the new relationship. And then you're going to be able to move forward. Then it's going to feel all calm and peaceful, just as it should be. And you're going to have a great sense of relief, and you're going to move into star. The star phase of a fool's journey we talked about in the beginning. That's what's going to give you healing and a new sense of optimism and renewal and excitement and faith. And that's how you move forward. So there are 2 ways to read here, and make it, apply it as it makes sense. There's somebody who's going to have to move away as a Chariot from someone in a relationship if it's indeed as unsatisfying and not equal and not balanced as it is. Or if this is just, in your head because you can't let go of something, of some hurt in the past, if you can't overcome this gray cloud of judgment and skepticism if you can't let go of that judgment, if you can stop projecting, if you can open your heart, if you can become vulnerable again, then you're going to move forward in this relationship. Then you can still have the new beginning with this new person. It's really up to you. I feel like that's the message. You really have to either stay and make it work, but then it's you have to work on. Or if there is an issue with this other person that's just not giving you enough, that's just not filling your cup with enough love and energy and excitement and adventure, then you got to rip the band-aid and walk away and move forward to something better. Okay, well, that was the message, Scorpio, for a very intense message. Again, please give me a like to let me know if this resonates, if this provides any guidance or confirmation of what you are thinking. And now we're going to do a yes or no. So think about the question you have. Try to ask it in the way that really implies just one simple yes or no rather than a maybe. Although we might get a maybe and then I'll tell you if it's a maybe. But let's hope we'll get a simple, straight yes or no. Okay. While I'm shuffling, I'll give you a few more time to ask your question. So articulate your question, what it is you want, a straightforward yes or no answer to. So I didn't pull the card yet. Don't freak out. There is a devil, but I didn't pull the card. I'm not going to take flyers or jumpers. I'm going to pull the card for the yes or no. So there is a method I use to do a yes or no. Okay. Yes or no for Scorpio, please. Yes or no for Scorpio, please. If a card has a positive meaning, the answer is yes. Just give us a yes or no, please. Okay. For the people watching this, yes or no? King of Swords. Yes, but it's definitely a yes. King of Swords is a king of success. King of intellect, king of vision, clarity, mental focus, unbelievable intellectual horsepower, and visionary. Embrace the energy of King of Swords, like embody the energy of King of Swords to get a yes. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful. Sending you lots of love. And if you subscribe, please subscribe. Then I'll see you next time. Bye for now.